Hello and you are welcome to the channel. If today happens to be your first time here, kindly subscribe to this channel. Let us grow to our 1,000 subscribers by the end of this week. Today, I am going to teach you how to predict for correct score. And I must tell you, this always works. It always works because I've been trying this over and over and over again, and it works for me, though it is not 100% sure, but it is like 90% of the time it works if you take your time and follow the steps that I'm going to teach you. I would like you to stay closer to this video or stay tuned to this video and follow it to the end, because I am going to teach you some strategies and some things that you must look out for so that you'll be able to predict that the team will have that match will have the correct score. Good. So we are in Sportybet now. So I'm going to use Sportybet to teach you one or two things. Good. Now, we all know that predicting correct scores helps you to win big because their odds are very high. The odds are very high. So correct scores will help you to win big. And then these are the steps. So now, the first thing you must look out for is that the teams that you want to bet on should be in the middle of the league table. They should be in the middle of the league table. They shouldn't be in the first, let's say, first 5 or first 3 or the last 3. Because when they are in the first 3, it means they are very good. They can score goals. And if they are in the last 3, which means any team that will, meet them would probably have an upper hand on them and they will score them so much goals. So it is difficult to predict such matches. But when they are in the middle, like from 6th coming to, let's say, the last but 4, yes, from there you can use this strategy in order to predict the correct score. Good. Now, as I've said, the first one is the teams must be in the middle of the league table. Yes. Now, the second thing is you must check the previous matches of these teams. You must check the previous matches of these teams. If the teams are able to score so much or they are not able to score so much, this will help you to know how frequent the team scores goals. I hope you get me, how frequent the teams score goals. So if you are able to study their previous matches, this will help you to know that this team can score a lot of goals or they cannot score a lot of goals. This will also help you to predict for the correct score. Now, before we move to the third, let's use this match. I studied this. This is Indonesia Liga 1, and it is between PSM Makassar and Madura United. Good. And their odds is 2.25 and 3.20. Good. Now, let's say we've been able to check where the teams lie in the league table. Now, we've checked their previous matches. Now, the next one is you must always check that the odds for under 2.5 is between 1.30 and 1.70. 1.30 and 1.70. Anywhere above 1.70 is somehow not likely to work. So when we look here, we can see that the under 2.5 is 1.66, as we can see here. The under 2.5 is 1.66, the one in the green shade, with the one in the green box. Good. So which means it lies between 1.30 and 1.70, which means it is a good match to predict for their correct score. Good. Now we move to the next one. The next one is you need to check their head to head. You need to check their head to head. And this is where it is very important. Let's go to stats. Good. Now, when you look here, we can see that Makassar has 60% form. And Madura United has 27% form, which means Makassar has more form than Madura United. Good. Now let's go to their head to head. Let's go to their head to head. This is their head to head. Now, when we start from 2018, we could see that Madura United scored them 3-0. They won the match by 3-0. Now, when we move to 2019, Madura was still strong. So Madura won by 2-0. Now, when we come to 2019, we see that Makassar won the match. And now, in 2021, September, Madura and Makassar played a draw. I hope you get me. And then in January 2022, Makassar won by a lone goal. So we can see that from the beginning, Madura was the strong team and Makassar was the weak team. But as time goes on, Makassar was getting form. So now Makassar was able to thrive over Madura. I hope you get me. They were able to thrive over Madura, which gives you the notion that, and all their matches since 2019, that is the latest matches that they've played since 2019, all their goals, all their matches end with 1 goal, 1-0, 1-1, 1-0, 1-1. So this gives you the notion that this particular match can end in 0-0, 1-0, 1-1, or probably 2-1. That is if the worst happens. It will never be above 2-1. So with this, you should know that when the weaker team starts overpowering the stronger team, it is very difficult for them to score above 2 goals. It is very difficult for them to score above 2 goals. So the prediction for this is 0-0, 1-0, 1-1, or 2-1. And trust me, if you use this strategy, you will be able to predict for matches, and you'll be able to predict for correct score of matches, and you'll be winning every day. So if you are able to follow this, trust me, you have 90% chance that you would win your matches. So let me go over the points again. The first thing to do is to check that the teams who are playing are in the middle of the league table. They are in the middle of the league table. The second one is to check their previous matches, whether they've been scoring or not. So when you check the previous matches here, you could see that Makassar drew 1-1. They drew again. They scored 2-0. They won by 2-0. They won by 3-1. And they drew again, which means, and when you come to the Madura, they drew 0-0. They lost by 3 goals. They won by 1-0, and they lost by 3 goals. So you can see that these teams are not really able to score above 3 goals. They are not able to score above 3 goals. So that is checking their previous matches. The next one is checking that the odds, which is under 2.5, always check under 2.5, because we want to predict between 0-0 and 2-0. Good. So we want to predict between 0 goals and 2 goals. So you check for their odds whether the under 2.5 lies between 0.30 and 1.30 and 1.70. 1.30 and 1.70. So when you check, as we could see here, the under 2.5 in the green box is 1.66, which means it lies between 1.30 and 1.70. Very good. The next one is to check their head to head. If you see that the weaker team is scoring them in their previous match, it means the weaker team is striving, and it will be difficult for them to score them fala like that. No, they wouldn't get away so easily. So the match will probably end in 0-0, 1-0, 1-1, or 2-1 when the worst happens. Good. So when you follow all these tests, it will help you to be able to predict 4 correct scores without any hassle or any difficulty. So I will end here, and we will meet in our next video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Thank you.